everyone. Welcome to this session titled Translational Research Project at Faculty of Medical Science and Frankfurt. Frankfurt is correct? Frankfurt is right? Frankfurt University. Please, loud applause to welcome here to Professor Dr. Maximiliano Giraud. Billoud, come on. Please, Maximiliano, sit down, this. Our second speaker will be Professor Dr. Hans-Peter Deiner. Is correct? Come on. Please sit down, this. Loud applause. Loud applause for this girl, Dr. Maria Cristina Banruel. Loud applause. Please join me to welcome our speaker, Professor Dr. Christoph Borner. Yeah, it's correct. Please. And finally, close this session, Dr. Juan Pablo Macker, that is virtually. Is correct, Dani? ¿Está bien, Dani? ¿No? Okay. So, sorry, my name is Dr. Diego Grilli, yeah, and I have the pleasure of serving as your moderator to this presentation. Today we are highlighting a series of translational research initiatives that bridge fundamental science with real-world applications. Project that reflects the growing collaboration between the Faculty of Medical Science in this university and Freiburg University. We will begin with the presentation by Professor Dr. Maximiliano Giraud Billoud, titled From Sewers to Science, Exploring Mendoza's Community Health Through Wastewater. Well, he will guide us through how wastewater analysis can reveal critical insights into population level health. Come on, Maximiliano.
Hola. Well, thank you very much, Diego. Very funny, your presentation.
You are welcome.
Well, I will talk about wastewater-based epidemiology. I will present to you an overview about WBE in Mendoza. The aim is to show you how this scientific tool could be transformed in a marker or in a specific way to know what happens in community health, and also in some cases to prevent or take decisions when a disease like COVID-19 is present and surprise all of us. Well, first of all, I will introduce WBE. WBE is a powerful tool for monitoring and obtain epidemiological insights at the population level. This provides objective data that is collected from the different biomarkers that we could determine in feces or urine from people that is exposed to environmental pollutants, pharmaceutical drugs, and diseases. So wastewater-based epidemiology is one of the most important a very important application, that is the surveillance of emerging pathogens, but had a lot of other applications. WBE has a translational potential because it has established bridges between laboratory research and public health practice. It translates complex biological data like microbial resistance, any markers that we could determine in any pathogen, and translate into actionable public health information. WBE supports the analysis of how disease spreads within community, and also help to assess the effectiveness of public health interventions and responses. Well, our work with WBE begins at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. We start with the detection of genetic markers of SARS-CoV-2 in wastewaters. The samples that provide to us the ISAM, that is the sample water. Yes, the purification blend. Thanks. ISAM provide to us the samples that represent approximately the 70% of the Mendoza population. These both samples are from El Paramillo and Campo Espejo, and this our study published in 2021 was one of the first studies that correlate and systematically analyze the correlation between the viral load with clinical cases of the disease. In our study, we observed that the increase in SARS-CoV-2 genetic markers increase or anticipate a week the rise of COVID-19 cases. And this was an interesting tool because it was suitable to evaluate SARS-CoV-2 circulation at the time when we don't have any diagnostic test to apply to the people. So it was very helpful for the government. And we study another kind of perspective with this study. We analyze the granular sampling, that is the samples obtained at the sewer manholes, and this enabled the identification of lower number of cases, and these cases are very focused. So this allowed health authority to prioritize the sectors for vaccination or implement interventions with to limit the transmission of the disease. So this was made in 2021 in Las Heras, that is a department from Mendoza, and also we continue with the surveillance of SARS-CoV-2 and observe that during some months of 2024, the viral load was similar in our samples that they obtained at the first wave in 2020. That is very striking, but the clinical case were milder, probably by the effect of the vaccination applied to our population. WBE, as I told you, that had a lot of applications, and we will focus in other pathogens. We are now studying the surveillance of the presence of bacterial resistance to different antibiotics, like Klebsiella pneumoniae and Escherichia coli. Also, we are evaluating the presence of Shiga-like toxin producing Escherichia coli in these samples. Both of these results will be presented by a student more later in the poster session, so I invite you to participate. And we are also studying the prevalence and circulation of hepatitis A virus. This is with the collaboration of the Central Laboratory of the Mendoza government. And finally, in summary, we could say that WBE is a powerful tool in epidemiology that offering real-time insights into community health. It's particularly useful in the era of emerging infectious disease, antibiotic resistance, and public health emergencies. Our ongoing efforts demonstrate how scientific research can translate into practical public health solutions, bringing science directly to the society. And we are now trying to expand our research to better known circulating pathogens from Mendoza, with particular interest in genomic and transcriptomic approach. Well, that's it. That's all. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you to all the people that collaborate with us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Billoud, by your presentation. Very interesting.